Who we got with us? All right, so I heard a bunch of that. We asked that Codi be found through this. Soon. All right, so we'll try to get to like pause it and see how that works. And I'm gonna try to get my spirit guide to signal me because I need some like a cigarette, cigar. So, no, I'm talking about so. How y'all doing? Okay. All right, so y'all know who we here trying to do this reading for? Okay. All right. Thank you. So, right now, can I ask what Arisha do we have here? All right, I'm gonna ask again. What Arisha do we have here? Okay. You heard that. Okay. All right, the guardian angel card fell out. Right there. Anybody want to explain that? Okay. All right, the guardian angel. Yeah, anybody want to explain that? I heard something about. Okay, so right here in this particular guardian angel, I'm not sure the question. I was like, who we have here? We had the guardian angel. Mm-hmm. So the guardian angel popped out. You know, we're talking about peace, harmony, self-encounter, alchemy of love. You know, balanced thoughts. Talking about harmony, things of that nature. Okay. And then we talk about the alchemy and magic will fail, and the meaning will depend on the combination of other cards. So, with that being said, we have to see what other cards are coming up. But I do want to point out, hopefully you can see that right here. Hold on, let me make sure you can see that. Oh yeah, all right, let me see that. All right. Talking about the feet well planted and things of that nature. So somebody near water, between heaven and earth, going back and forth. The spirit is both contained in and include matters, a perfect combination of exciting experiences. Okay, a spiritual leader or a guardian angel or Isha. Four elements of nature: air, represented by the angel wings; water, the liquid contained in the vases; earth, which is the material you use for making the vases, the clay; and fire, uh, represented by the divine spark possessed by a guardian angel. So in this case, you can see the guardian angel is fire itself. So we all know about fire. Fire can kill, or you could, be warm. And so either way, you could fire, yin and yang. So you got good, bad, depending upon what's going on and how you're using it. Um, okay, so that's saying a lot right here. All right, magnetic figure of her. Well, she's like magnetic. Let me say that. Let me say that because she's you know what that do look like a version of what they would say. Some people would say about the live boy, but they said a female version. So, am I right with the spirit when I say about that? Okay. All right. So we at who? What do you want to tell us, guardian angel? Oh, hold on. Good God Almighty. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. If you. I want to. Oh, hold on. What y'all want to say about that right there before? Hmm. All right. So the Leo right here, that's the lion. That's what it represents. King of his environment. So the message that the guardian angel wanted to tell us was like what it's trying to show us is that it's out there in this environment where it's belonging. That what I heard that said somebody saying it's belonging. Correct. So talk about having life, and having energy. That's the guardian angel message. Also, they wanted to tell us about undertaking some job enterprise or characteristic of a leader able to undertake any activity. So this is their message from us. They're able to do it. Although you delegate the toughest work to others, you supervise and monitor good performance. You are a charismatic person. You will not be unnoticed. Your impulse may be great, but you will. Okay, but you know when to break in time. Okay. No dullness, no sadness. Great sexual vigor and full activity and fierceness. Your effort will be noticed. Have to make an effort since to obtain results. necessary to have the power of decision. Okay, what do you want to tell us about Codi Bigsby and his whereabouts? Because everybody got a question about his whereabouts. I want to say, where is he? Can you show us your thoughts? That's not really showing us.
Oh, like after where can his earthly body be found?
Yes, where can his earthly body be found? I see right here salamanders action as far as like, a spark or a fire. Basically like, a spark or something like that. Like animals govern let me see, digestion, body temperature, talk about justice and stuff of that nature. Represent a man or woman in his or her 40s, much experience in life who fights ideal, army officer or ruler. Oh shit, he talking about his father.
Mm-hmm.
Army officer or ruler. His strong will, dynamic, optimistic, realistic, and rational. And then they have the four of fire, which is the four members of a family, what I'm saying, arm in arm towards the sea, as they're forming a chain of strength in union. Everybody dressed in white and carry light pale blue candles to limit to basically your motive for offerings. Talk about thankfulness, recognition of all favors, help and cooperation received collectively or individually, but representing the majority, social, family, community, or work group. Humility is in isolated or connected acts, which gradually and systematically bring prosperity, happiness, and joy and peace. Well, could you tell us some more about this? About his body.
Is he trying to take his father and tell him what about it?
It's two cards, Ishu and then Oshun. Ain't that something? In reverse.
Oh.
That's crazy. That's not really two you won't have in reverse. When I asked about his body, Ishu, you know, basically, being at the crossroads and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And basically like, you know, like they would talk about, somebody not really somebody like feeling abandonment of material things in favor of spiritual things. But emotional upset. I told somebody like maybe somebody lost their 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 masculine energy. Oshun left, and Oshun is the river though. But like I said, issues talking about being there, somebody being there for you all the time, but it's in reverse. So, like, you know what I mean? Somebody not being there.
Mm-hmm.
Some things not being sweet. You know what I'm saying? Things not being good for you. Things not being so loving. Uh, things not so economically fair. And as you can see, um, you know, Ishu, like kind of like in some type of robe, look like type of kind of naked, and Oshun, ain't got nothing but the orange on wrapped around, and basically talk about love conflict and.
Did he do it on accident or did he do it on purpose?
But the issue is at the crossroads, and then they got this right here. This is the beach. Ocean, talk about the ocean or the river, and he is by the river. And then this is like, uh, you know, this right here is a cul-de-sac, or like, not like a cul-de-sac, but like the crossroad. And it's a lot of like places like somebody just up and leaving the house at night. And it's like something not having that flow of things going right no more. And then the fishes talk about the children, Oshun talk about children and having children and you know what I'm saying, and caring for children. This is not caring for children in this way. If you want to think about it that way, somebody getting drunk, very irresponsible, a male acting like a child, like somebody irresponsible, or somebody who want to be young and not necessarily, mature enough. Cause you could act like a kid or get to a kid level, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's in reverse, right? And they say, yeah, there. So, can we get something about what they talking about here? Messages from the earth is in reverse. So the message from the earth is really not good. The message from the earth is talking about the older man within his 40s, somebody who somebody an older man in his 40s, somebody who don't necessarily who who, who don't have values.
I'm gonna shut the door.
Yeah, somebody don't have values or large financial losses. Um, loss of crops. And I feel like loss of crops is like your seed, loss of your seed, so loss of your child, drought, desert land, and what I mean by that is Oshun not there, the river's not there, that flow, that goodness is not there. What's going on? Full of water. This is the fish able to survive outside. It's called a mudfish. And it's a very, very representative thing in Africa where it's known to survive in water and also in the earth, on the earth. It's called a dipnoi, dip. So, all right. So we got this. It's saying that during the drought, right? Because they just mentioned a drought. That during the drought, this fish right here could survive. Now, I asking about his body, and it said it could remain in this state for almost 4 years and resume its usual life upon return to water. There's a time when rain stopped because they kept talking about a drought here. But it's talking about reject or refuse, you know what I'm saying, refusing to help or collaboration of others. And it said, think whether your fault lies in accepting what you should have rejected. Like, so, what was sleep, almost dead, or lost reappears with possibilities of new relations. Alright, they had the 5 air. So, being that this very thing can survive in the ocean and the mud, it's not necessarily safe. Either way, you know what I'm saying? Because it still could be ate in the mud or in the sea. And it's the 5 of air here showing the possible dangers that's coming towards the body, being that it's away from its natural habitat or trying to adapt. Like, so it's saying like the possible dangers and don't even know it's dangerous. Like walking away, you know what I'm saying, being out late night, not checking on the kids, you know what I'm saying, maybe working and stuff like that because you gotta take care of stuff. Like, and I think that he think he in a, like, it's talking about like not boasting and stuff like that. I feel like this is talking about right here. Let me see who this is talking about here. Can I see who this is talking about here? Two of coins. Like a older gentleman here with a mustache. Two of coins, somebody like responsibilities and splitting responsibilities. Splitting responsibilities and then the tower card in reverse, the big house thing going down. Or basically like the kingdom falling down. Things going on in the inside of the house. Things need to be taking a closer look at this person in the house. But they talking about this person that was handling responsibilities and how they are sad and depressed and and sad about a loved one, while they over here with you know, trying to get rid of these evil spirits, or trying to get rid of these sorrow, trying to get rid of this guilt. And then like somebody not being able to rest, needing to rest, feeling burnt out. Like, so we talking about, who we talking about here? Three of Waters. Look, like, I feel like somebody portraying the beast when they're not. Well, definitely feel like that. Three fishes making up the side of a triangle. One and two of water. The cards one and two of water results in something that represents the Christian Trinity of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Symbol of faith with underlying power brings about a teaching that an experience of all the above mentioned process. Talking about the victory, but I felt as though they're talking about false promises and prophets. So a lot of yes, and I'm talking about like desire for extreme like materials. Somebody defending themselves, like talking about cases and things of that nature. They telling us like some same similar stuff. Ace of Earth, like a bull or a Taurus in reverse, and this is Oshun in reverse relating to the Taurus, and that's an Earth sign. And the Taurus is stubborn, but it's not trying to give up with so much information. It's the first sign of Earth. And then it's like somebody ready to charge, or like, you know what I'm saying, or take charge. Like the negative, like take a charge. Instead of take charge, somebody about to take a charge. Somebody about to get like charged that, and then it's like demand. They're dead. It's like somebody said things. On the car. Dead people, but the man, a naked man, born. I'm gonna have to cut y'all off or something. Y'all like, I ain't put the collar before. God almighty. But basically talking about the head, the left side, the right side of the body, from the arm to the legs. And these are your five senses. So basically saying like you know better about somebody, you knew better. We talk about creation, and I feel like this talk about something that you created, as in like your seed. You got naked to create this. Somebody laugh. Somebody desire. What desire? Somebody talk about spiritual uneasiness. Because a lot of this, the reason why this is the negative card, you know, really like upside down, because a lot of this got negative energy on it. Unanswered question and uneasiness. This is talking about his ass. Unanswered question. Ain't no such thing as a motherfucking case. We got everything we need. The man right here, trying to frame his ass. Strip his neck right here. This is his ass right here. Unanswered questions. All this stuff. They say, yeah.
You're not gonna answer the question because he's guilty.
Messages from fire. You know what? It's like the fire is being prepared, and it's really like the fire, and the salamanders is about to start crawling on his motherfucking ass. Like somebody then set the fire near his ass. And messages from the fire is just like, it's not a good message. It's in reverse. It's a proceed.
Do you gotta bring the baby body because they keep on talking about some kind of fire? It ain't the first time they said about a fire.
Let's see, fire. Alright, so as far as what that means, I'm gonna just give it to you like some of not losing hope and things of that nature. Do not allow only ashes to remain after all your work. Recover lost love, reinforce your defense, and enliven your optimism. This sounds like somebody, this from your standpoint, what the fuck going on? This sounds like you trying to burn, feel me? But then the spirit, the the guardian angel was symbolic of fire. We gotta understand that too. So this is like, I guess the tree that allowed Moses, I share God, so that's why people don't know about that burning bush. This is what's going on here. The element and God having an ashe within it. Talking about fire is pure, purifying element, burning all ignorance and clumsiness and acting as the bulwark of reason and mental penetration. Okay. It says, talk about by acting on metabolism and things of that nature, cooperating with our organic function and influencing the reproduction of the human race. So that's your answer right there. What karma? That's karma. Justice will be served. That was like it's saying here. That was it do like this what it's saying here. As far away he had all this stuff, I don't know they talk about like protecting and talk about celestial rays, descend, protecting, sheltering, and covering this universal law, which is called karma, but protecting these people as well. In the center is the crux unstay, crux unset, or they call it the Talk about balance, because it's talk about the female and the male together. Says it's balance, where all our actions will be weighed, each scale of the balance holds an eye, showing that nothing is beyond the control of the law of cause and effect. The two ends of the life, talk about childhood and old age, are represented in each of the sides, okay? So the old woman learns, or well, it said leans on, the other, and turning her back to the past. She seemed to be preparing herself resignedly for what may come, aware that lost time would not return, and that gained time may be capitalized. Talk about make a new start, all done, you know what I'm saying, all good done for her, and the others will be compensated, bringing more peace and quiet. The wisdom of an old person will join the innocence of a child, a perfect combination making an instant of ecstasy and deep enlightenment. There are many universal laws such as laws of life, growth, reproduction, and death. We all know them, and sometimes during our life we think they are unfair and indiscriminate. However, there is one law above all others which many things are unknown. In my opinion, this is due among other things to our interests, where our internal desire to justify errors, defects, and wrongful deeds, to pass them off unto others as if they were the perpetrators. Such is the law of karma that governs all of us. Okay, that's about the law of karma that governs all of us, which is the drive shaft of a supplementary law called the law of reincarnation. Coming back to this world in our essence of spirit, but in a different body to fulfill and bear our karma. Also called the law of cause and effect. It explains our behavior and arises from the fact that whatever we do in this or former incarnation would be the original cause or source of what we will have to live through on this plane or other plane, either enjoying life for all good done or repairing defects in past behavior. Therefore, karma may be positive or negative depending on our behavior. This card may be related to love, culture, Orisha name is Tempo, Nana Baruchu's son, whose function is related to the karmic law. So, Tempo. But we know Obaluaye, who is, justice and karma too. like, this is a wise teacher. This is wise teaching, where time is the essence. Let us not lose it all. Freedom of spirit, reward for good work, legal action, and conflicts are in our favor. And things coming out, that was being hidden and was being delayed over time. Like people couldn't get to this information. It's gonna come out now. Things gonna come out. Because things haven't been popping up about it, but it's like a lot gonna pop up now. Quick messages, talk about written graphic, anything, just messages, any type of messages. Uh, Calm, quiet. It said a sleep has been awakened with much versatility and spontaneous agility. So somebody might be coming out and say this. It said a passionate love suddenly comes to light after hiding it for many years, perhaps because of lack of courage to show it. I feel like in this thing. It might be a particular thing where somebody who know him might be just ready to go ahead and tell, spit a bean, like fuck this shit
Mm.
to a earth. Like somebody who is like to a earth, this particular animal on the earth has formed the way that it look to protect itself. It really won't hurt a fly, as they would say. But right here, talk about easy to anger, but later transforming into something tender and kind, melancholic, effectiveness in any given situation, strict character. And they talk about paternal. So they talk about the father, or masculine energy, like. So they talk about this animal being dark, black, and huge.
Who that did?
I'm just saying. Oh Lord. But it was like, it's an amphibian that makes sleep on land. Or the dang on water. We said something about that earlier. Mudfish being able to, survive on water and land. So we got any more questions? Can we get
That
some
was like where his
confirmation?
earthly body was too. And he on land by water. Is he still in Virginia?
Truth, truth coming out, being exposed at the crossroad. Fairies and self, meaning like somebody wish not coming true,
Mm.
or it could be talking about a wish coming true, either or. But with all this stuff right here, like stuff coming out, supposed to be coming out, I feel like some that we all wanted might start to happen. Like, yeah, like we might start to get some type of something. But the three of air come up, which is talking about like, somebody coming down on somebody and basically like, stalking or tracking down something, like tracking somebody down and picking them up. So hopefully that's the people coming to damn save the baby. Talk about eagle slide and cast its shadow over the land, preparing to attack. You know what I'm saying? The other bird don't see it. Another thing is that this okay, let's talk about danger and easy prey for your enemies, violence and perversity. Yeah. And just standing up and fighting. Somebody turned out to be the bad guy in this scenario.
Mm.
They talk about taking into account public opinion, internal and external audience, the environment, and the media. You would take preventative and defensive measures against competition and rivalry in your field. And then they talk about the devil in reverse. So somebody attachment, talking about materialistic, and dealing with materialistic. So peace and blessings, y'all. Hope we got some clarity.
And that's it for our Codi Bigsby update. Thanks for watching, guys.